in school, like if you see your classroom in the school as also places of for organizing. What organizing, the whole concept of organizing means is that you bring people together and you find that common thread, so that the things that people want that move people for the common good. I'm not talking about individual, for the common good. If you focus on that, that's organizing, and you allow that to impact on the decision, right? So within the schools, who you organize are teachers and parents, and who you listen to, the children. It's their voice. So I spend a lot of time, not a lot, but part of my day is spent with children. I go through the classroom, I take them to reset because I listen to what they're talking about. They always tell you. If they talk about something that I want to know, I say, so tell me more. Or so why did that happen in the classroom? So I know what's happening in every classroom. And when I do my walkthrough to the building, I would pay attention to what are they talking about here. Because children have a way to tell you what they don't like, and you try to understand what is it that they don't like. And how much it is what they don't like is what the teacher's doing. So I don't even have to look at teacher's plan book. I listen to them and look at their work. I get a better sense rather than looking at what the teachers are planning, because planning is such a small piece. It's how you execute and how you implement that really have an impact on how children feel. If they don't feel safe, if they don't feel like they can tell you what they're thinking, there's no learning going on. So to me, it's really important to have that kind of learning environment in the school. So adult has to come in ready to do their job, and that means really paying attention to how the children are feeling. And I remember in my first school, because it was a school in crisis, and they sent me there to fix it. That literally, that's the word, go fix it. And I did not know how bad it was, what it would take to fix it. It took me 3 years in order to set up the kind of school culture and really bring everything together. In the 4th year, we won big as a distinguished Title I school for Massachusetts, which is huge and was highlighted in national write-ups in research. Not Massachusetts, but nationally. It was done by the University of Texas in Austin. And that school was chosen as the only school in Massachusetts they would highlight. And there were 12 schools nationally. And the title of the report was High Poverty but High Impact School. So I get lots of interview and lots of, how do you do that? How do you get there? Because schools in urban centers are mostly the same. We serve a large number of immigrants, large number of family in poverty, and large number of special needs students. It comes with a whole lot of challenges. Before you can even get to teaching and learning, you have to be able to set a culture in the school where the children feel safe enough that they can share. Otherwise, their mind is not open to learning. And when you don't have that kind of condition, and it's like they're constantly fighting you, then how can they learn from you? And the first order of things, in order to change that, is that you have to start with the parents, to let them know that you are there for their children. And because of parents' own negative experience in schooling, that's not an easy hurdle to go over. So you have to spend a lot of time doing that. But once you have that, you can see that learning happening, and you can see things go leaps and bounds. It's not a miracle. It's just hard work and putting the right things. And also getting resources and community resource support for the children. In both of my schools, I outscore a lot of schools in Brookline, Newton, Wellesley. And people ask me, how do you do that? I said, well, it really shows you that when poor students, immigrant students, get the same kind of support as suburban student and middle class kids, they too can achieve. So the question is, as a society, who is willing to do that? Who sees the students that we have in urban schools just as important and valuable as students and middle class students and suburban students? I'm not talking about just what's in the classroom, but also enrichment opportunity, that they get to see the world, how rich it is out there, that they can be part of that. So I'm a big fan of doing field trips with the children and with the parents, particularly in a city like Boston. There's so many places you can go. It's learning opportunity for the whole family, that they need to see that they are part of that. And school is a way to, education is a way for them to get there. But then school has to be organized in such a way that allows them to learn that.